COVID pandemic, they are streamed live on my YouTube channel, Feel Good with Lavina, which I hope you've all hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified of when I go live, any new content. This session will be saved for you with hundreds of others in the Feel Good playlist. Lots of other playlists for you as well, lots of exercise snacks, which I'll talk about. I also stream live on my Zoom as well. So I've got an amazing Zoom community that I can see alongside YouTube. If you'd like to join us live on Zoom, just go to my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com, and go and sign up for the free newsletter. It has all the information, and I even have a WhatsApp community to communicate session reminders as well. I'm going to just adjust my camera so that YouTube can see that I have lots of different weights here. Anything that you can use that's safe in your household, I would love you to use. Tin cans, plastic bottles, also have lots of different weights. So just whatever's accessible to you, and I will try and demonstrate everything seated and standing today, because my amazing mother-in-law, who normally joins me, is still traveling, and I'm back in the UK. My voice is slightly gone. I had some amazing news yesterday, which I will share, I guess, but I will talk to my Zoom community at the end about my son has got amazing A-level results and has got a place in Cambridge. So we have been screaming and shouting most of the day and crying in joy. So apologies for my voice. Let's get started. So everyone take a seat. We start with a moment of breathing, what I call a breath snack. Let's calm our bodies and minds. This is just a really lovely way to help your nervous system. It's often in fight or flight. Today we're going to do the really simple one I love, the box breath. There's lots of other examples in my book, The Feel Good Fix, and at the start of all of the Feel Good workouts that are saved for you on my YouTube. Close your eyes, tune into your breath, try and slow things down. Just giving ourselves a minute or two to recompose, to focus before our lovely workout. Try and breathe in through your nose, positive inhales. Exhale through your nose or your mouth, letting go of any tension. And then I'm going to guide you. We're going to think of a box shape. We're going to breathe in one side, hold at the top, breathe out the other side, and hold at the bottom. You can visualize that box. I'll guide you through just a couple of breaths. Do what you can. So taking a deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Just keep your eyes closed. That was only a couple of rounds, just a little breath snack, little exercise snack. Let's see if you feel any different. Keep those eyes closed. Rub your hands, generate some heat. Place them over your closed eyes. Take a positive inhale. Exhale, just open the eyes with the hands there. Let a bit of light in. Breathing in again. Exhale, let's bring a smile to your beautiful faces. I can see lots of you on Zoom and on YouTube. How do you feel? Do you feel any different with the breathing? So let's now go into mobility. We're going to warm the whole body up, top to bottom, seated options and standing for all ages, all abilities. We're going to start with some lovely head circles. So just circling the head in each direction about 3 times one way and the other. You can do everything seated, be it because you may not be able to stand, you have mobility issues, or anyone that's sitting too long, even those working from home. I'm going to teach you things that you can sprinkle in your day as little exercise snacks. Let's do our desk reset snack. If you're new to this, hopefully all of you know it. The shape of a desk, every time you see your desk, you could think about your shoulders. We're often rounded. Our posture is so hunched these days because of technology. So we're going to bring our shoulders up, back, and down, like the shape of a desk, up, back and down. I want you to do that through the workout. Keep the chest open. So when it's back and squeezing those shoulder blades together, think about your stomach being engaged. So these are working your stomach muscles. Think about your pelvic floor, men and women, but especially women. Anyone over the age of 30, pelvic floor. There's a snack in my book as well. Seated or standing, we're going to just add in some arm circles. Really lovely way to expand the body, waking up, warming up all the muscles and joints. Let's come forward, seated or standing. I've had care homes use these workouts. Please share them with anyone that they can help. Hundreds saved on my YouTube for you. Really important to do these simple exercises because you're warming up the synovial fluid around the joints. We're then going to take it into a little twist. So we're just going to let our arms go. Maybe you can clap, maybe bring that other arm around the side of your body, a little tap. If you're on your chair, just maybe adding in a little spinal twist, or if that doesn't work, you could even go like this. Whatever works for you, hold your core in, just loosening the upper back and the spine. Lovely work, and relax. If you're seated, you're going to stay seated. If you can't stand, you're going to rotate the torso. Otherwise, if you're standing, you're going to open out the hips. Really lovely movement here. Just circling out, warming things up. Maybe drawing a number 8 and maybe going in the other direction. I want to keep your brains fit as well. And exercise is one of the best things to do to really keep our brains fit, especially to help reduce things like dementia, Alzheimer's. You know, I'm a very proud ambassador for Alzheimer's Society, Diabetes UK, Wellbeing of Women, Patron of Menopause Mandate, talk about health, heart health, everything here. These exercises are going to help you all. And then we're all going to take a seat. And today we're going to, if you can sit, that is, you're going to lift one leg up for me. And we're going to try and add in some little circles. Now I'm showing you the seated option. We often do the balanced one, which I'm going to do next. But point your toes, lengthen your leg, then change direction. When you're sitting watching TV at night, could you add in some simple things like this? Our hips get really tight. Can you feel your legs working? It's that weight of your leg. You're circling out. And let's do the other side. Let's first stay seated. We're just warming things up. Think about keeping your pelvis nice and neutral, lifting that leg, circling out. And the other way, lovely work. Can you feel that? My leg starts feeling heavy. I'm starting to use my strength to lift it up and around and relax. For those that can for me, for those that can stand, you are going to go towards a wall or a chair or a fixed surface for a bit of balance work. This is a very important part of my workouts, the Feel Good Fitness prescription. Balance helps reduce our risks of falls. You could practice today. First, we're going to just do those hip circles, so those that are seated can carry on. You could practice with the support there, holding on, maybe the whole hand, maybe a few fingertips, maybe nothing at all. If you've been balancing every morning and night on your leg, tell me if you do at the end. Brushing your teeth on one leg is going to help your balance. This is going to help with all those reduction of chances of the risk of falls, which is really prevalent, especially as we age. But from midlife and beyond, we start losing our balance. Can you feel that? Try and keep everything still. The leg that's supporting you is also correcting muscular imbalances. So we could try the other side. Obviously, I practice a lot, balancing on one leg when I brush my teeth, because you have your sink as support. When you're in the kitchen, maybe when the kettle's boiling, you could practice your balance as well and time it. We have different goals for ages based on obviously your ability, you build up to those goals, yeah? They're all in my book, very easy little snacks with QR codes to videos. Let's change direction, hold on to support if you need it. Balance is key, and also keeping our hips nice and mobile. We're doing all of this for our future independence, future-proofing our bodies. We are going to go into a bit of a march now. So we're going to go into our cardio. I'm starting to stomp a little bit because I want to get a bit of impact in my bones. If you don't have any bone issues, no osteoporosis, no fractures, you may want to start building up a bit of impact into even your walks. We get our steps in from home. Even seated, if you have no bone issues, think about stomping. Get rid of any tension, having a little tantrum, getting rid of any stress. Otherwise, keep it nice and light. Move your arms. The UK is very hot. I was in Spain the last couple of weeks, extremely hot as well, just like here. So we're going to just do about a minute. I'm going to show you how effective a minute of cardio, of stepping or jogging, or even running on the spot, or even stomping, or seated or standing. Swing those arms, keep breathing. We're going to get those heart rates up, but this is cardio snacking, yeah? Exercise snacks that you can sprinkle regularly through your day, every hour, are as effective, if not more effective, than these long workouts that sometimes we can't fit into our busy lives. This is going to help your blood pressure, your blood glucose, so your sugars, helping them get balanced, clearing blood fat, cholesterol, all these key indicators, as well as your heart, your brain, your bones, your muscles, and I hope, relax there, your mood. You may be out of breath, but how do you feel? I see people smiling on Zoom, which is great. YouTube, keep interacting with me. Let me know how you feel as well, because I love to hear. In a minute, has your heart rate gone up? When you've done nothing through the day, could you even do a minute? Maybe every hour, every couple of hours. You could add in little getting your steps in, which is really important. That aerobic training zone, great for your heart as well. So let's go into a bit of banded work. So we're going to start using our muscles. You don't have to have fancy equipment in my workouts. You know, I always point out, I've got these tin cans, I've got laundry bottle, I've got a belt, maybe a pair of old tights, something with a bit of stretch, a gown, even a scarf. But for the first one, you could just use anything long. We're going to try and do my shoulder floss. Really important to try and get that rotation in our shoulders to help them keep lovely and supple and mobile. So relax your shoulders. Think of that desk reset snack, seated or standing. The goal eventually is to come up and over all the way. Nice and symmetrical. You could do this in front of a mirror every morning, a little morning snack after balancing on one leg, brushing your teeth. Or you can bend your arms if you need to. You might not even come all the way round. Look at what your range of motion is. Do this in front of a mirror, because even on Zoom, I can see some of you, you're getting lovely and symmetrical, but I want you to make sure, sometimes one side is slightly lopsided, you might be a bit tighter. If it's difficult, loosen up. If it's easy, hold it tighter. These resistance bands are great. Mine are from a company, AMP Wellbeing, and I believe if you use the code Lavina, you will get discount. These bands are great. They have lots of different lovely accessible weights and mats as well. So the little discount code for you if you want to get one. They're a good investment. They're great for traveling as well. I always take them on holiday. I even had a band on my desk. When I'm sitting too long, keep it on your sofa. Keep it visible so it makes you do this. Can you feel this yet, guys? Because you've probably done a lot. Give me a nod, because I'm talking a lot to try and explain all the benefits, but it can burn. So ease off for a minute. We're going to do a nice stretch across the body. So loosening up. Keep the arms in front of you as your rest position if you can. in a nice front raise. Then the opposite side, stretching open. If you didn't have a band, you could just open wide, coming forward with the arms. Breathe out, really expand. We're so tight all the time. Our backs are rounded, we're hunching over. So this is a great one for opening out, and it feels great to really wake up the body, but we're using a bit of resistance now to get those muscles involved, which you know are so important to me. Relax there, little bit of upper body, give it a little shake out maybe. And then let's do our bow and arrow. Again, if you don't have a band, practice without anything, or you could use tin cans, a nice little lightweight. Gonna have both arms in front of you, with or without the band. And then we're gonna keep one arm fixed there, relax the shoulders, other elbow comes round. You're pulling that bow and arrow. Feel that tension on your shoulders. Hold it for a second today, and then release. So let's alternate sides. Keep the wrist straight, breathe out, shoot your arrow, get it in position, hold, 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 and release. I'm telling you to add the hold today because that is where the tension is for the muscles, yeah? I'm holding, I'm shooting in 3, 2, 1, and release. Great. If you haven't got a band, I can see someone on Zoom, lovely ladies using her tin cans or a lightweight. You're still squeezing back. Can you see I'm trying to really engage my back muscles, my shoulders. I'm opening, release in a minute, and there we go. Fire your arrows. Let's do a couple more on each side. This is a really great physio exercise. If you know anyone that is at their desk or sitting on the sofa too long, this is a great one. Or anyone that sits on their phones and you're seeing that rounded back. I see it in the youngsters as well now. It's not, it's common in all ages because of technology. Let's go for one more. Can you hold? Lovely, and release. I can see my mum on Zoom. Beautiful hold, mum. Well done. Sonal's in her garden. Taruna Auntie, Versha, Bujam Auntie, loads of people on Zoom and YouTube. Woo! Can you feel that? Let's give it a little shake. So these are some of my Tai Chi moves that I just did in the garden. I do them every morning. When I wake up, after brushing my teeth, going to the bathroom, I go straight out to get some natural morning light. And some of these Tai Chi moves are just wonderful at loosening up the body. We're just giving all a little shake in between. There's a Tai Chi snack on the popular playlist on my YouTube that you can find there with Mummy and I have demonstrated, but I do it in like 2 minutes. On my Instagram, I share that a lot. Let's go for another little cardio burst. I'm sprinkling them in to challenge you. You do what you can. If there's an exercise you can't do, replace it with anything that we are doing, anything that works for you. So, star jumps. Low impact is where I usually keep it. You could do it seated as well. My mother-in-law does it double leg. Clap your hands so you get full rotation. If you can stand, please stand, because this does challenge your balance a little bit as you lift one leg out. It's good to work in different planes of movement. We're always forward. So please stand up if you can, because this goes to the side. Yep, so it's reaching over. If you wanted to add a little bit of impact, if you have no bone issues, obviously add a little light jump in. Do what feels good for you. Let's try and pick it up. Let's go a bit faster. Give yourselves a clap. You are my stars. 10, 9, go as fast as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! How was that? How is your heart rate out of 10? I always do this. 10 is I'm out of breath, I can't do anything. 0 is I'm doing nothing. Great. I can see some 7s on Zoom. Hold out your fingers, put it in YouTube whenever you play this workout. 7s, 8s, 6s, good. So we're in that lovely aerobic training zone, just in about 20 seconds of work. You've got your heart rate up. You're improving your stamina, your fitness, your respiratory health. You could do that, right? At home. When you say, I don't have time, I'm exhausted, I actually feel energized. Do you feel a little bit more energized? I know it's tiring, but hopefully your mood is also boosted. Great for our mental health as well. We're going into our leg strength now. If you've been doing my workouts for all the years, 6 years now, every week, you know I love squats, sit and stands. You can start if you know what you're doing, but I always strip it back for anyone new, anyone that may have any mobility issues that can't stand. But if you can, please stand up independently, good form. Do about 20 by the time I get to you. First way is to do a leg extension seated. We're targeting our leg muscles, our quadriceps. These are so important, these muscles here, to help protect and build strength around your knees. Leg extensions are a great option. You can hold out, really tighten, put your hands on your thighs, and imagine your thighs getting lovely and strong. Yeah, this is great for your brain health as well. Bigger, stronger legs, bigger, stronger brain as well. Second option is to use your chair. Feet are around shoulder width. I'm going through form and techniques. It's really important. You can keep your chair there, holding on for a bit of support. You can have a supported lift on your handrails or your actual chair, and come up with your knees going out in line with your toes. If you could come up all the way, which some of my community I know have been doing these for the last minute or so, you come up slowly and slowly down. Touch down, squeeze the glutes, breathe out, really keep that body nice and open and wide. Hold your stomach muscles in. Really think about leg strength. We are sitting and standing, and we want to be able to do that for as long as possible. We're just doing body weight first, but we're really getting the form and technique. You could obviously do it without the chair as a big progression. The sit and stand, I do these literally every few hours. If I forget to move, I add this exercise snack in, because this is getting all your leg muscles involved. This is also helping your blood sugars. That's probably a lot for those that started early. So have a little break now. Relax. Add in some heel raises in our break, because the soleus muscle here in our calf is so important. So seated heel raises. Let's just do a few of those. If you wanted to, you could even lift up as high as you can and drop. If you've got the energy, you go with a bit of support, and you could do standing heel raises, up and down, maybe adding a drop. A progression could be even single leg with a bit of support. So whatever you can do, let's do a little bit of a minute before we go into some heavier leg exercises, using some weights for our sit and stands or leg extensions. Let's just add in these heel raises. These are amazing, everyone, because you know the soleus muscle, everyone now is calling the second heart. It's helping to pump the blood up around the body. When you're sitting and doing nothing, the sedentary lifestyle is leading to so many chronic illnesses, especially things like type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease. Think about even our brains are just not being used. Our muscles aren't being used. Our bones aren't. These are just great because these are helping to keep that blood flow going, and it's also helping to balance blood sugars. So if you've eaten a big meal, you go for a little walk, ideally outside, or you use your stairs. The stair snack is in my book, up and down the stairs. Or if you can't get up, heel raises for a couple of minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, they say, is great. Could you do that as your homework? You know I like setting homework. Move after each meal. That's the goal today. I've just thought of what I'm going to set you. I want you to move after each meal. 3 flights of stairs, up and down, continuously. Maybe a walk around the block. 10-minute walk is amazing for you, just to get out, to digest, and to obviously balance blood sugar levels. and to get your cardiovascular health, like all the cardio that I want you to do 30 minutes a day ideally is the government guideline. But if not, 5 minutes of heel raises, even on the sofa. That's lots of options. Could you do that? Yes? Are we in? Thumbs up. I'm setting homework. You're going to come back next week and tell me if you've done it, or drop me a note on YouTube. Let's go in. Hope you've had a bit of a rest or a bit of an ease off. Let's try and do some weighted sit and stands. This is where strength training is important. You add weight. It could be dumbbells. It could be a laundry bottle. It could be a laundry basket, I was going to say. I was doing those on holiday. It could be adding a rucksack on your back. Challenge yourself. You want to increase the weight over time so that you feel the challenge. Your muscles will get stronger and they're going to help you stay independent and fit for life, yeah? So let's try, even in the leg extension, you could hold out the weights and do the leg extensions. You're still holding weights, great for your muscles. If you're coming up, you're going to hold maybe 1, maybe 2 weights if you've been on the same one, or increase your weight, or increase even how many we do. Let's aim for 10 to 12. Go slowly up and slowly down. Don't just drop down. This is so important for our independence. Let's try and sit and stand for as long as possible, unaided. And if you can't, I want your legs to stay strong, to keep you fit for life, yeah? Doing things that we enjoy. Breathe out. Even if you're just sitting, it's so important to keep our leg strength up. Like I said, studies on brain health. So much is coming out. Let's breathe in and out. Slow it down. Squeeze up. Breathe out. Hold your core in. Let's do a couple more, 3 or 4 more. If you don't feel it, that's your sign that you want to, next time or after this workout, increase your weight or increase how many you're doing, the repetitions. Let's go for one last one and slow it down. Carefully put your weights down. You don't have to have these dumbbells, but for me, whew, that was challenging. That was the 7 out of 10. Was anyone else around the same heart rate as they were with the running or the star jumps? Yes or no? I want you to almost be there because you are burning fat, building lean muscle. Muscle is what we need, yeah, to keep us strong. Let's go for our upper body. You know the drill. That was the king of lower body exercises. The upper body is the press up. You could go against the wall, which I'll demonstrate. You could go against the kitchen counter, or you could do it against the floor. On the floor, I demonstrate in my book. There's QR codes straight to the video. So I don't go into a lot of detail here, but you can literally take a picture and I show you in the upper body strength snack how to progress your press ups. Lovely to see you all. Let's, on YouTube, lots of comments. Let's go to the wall to start off with. So I want you all, the seated option, sorry, let me show the seated option for anyone that can't stand, is literally against your thighs. We want to target these muscles. You're going to push away. So you bend the elbows straight back. Inhale, now push. Think about working these. I know it doesn't feel like much, but if you engage them, it's better than nothing, right? Let's go to the wall. Anyone that can stand, I want you at the wall at least. If not, at your kitchen counter or a table or on the floor. Shoulder width. My body is in a straight line, so I'm not like this and I'm not arching. There's a straight line from my head to my heels. You start off close, you bend the elbows, chest comes towards, you breathe out as you straighten the arms. The harder version is to step away, inhale, exhale. When the kettle's boiling, can you do this against the wall or your kitchen table, something that's not going to move. Inhale, exhale. I can really feel these. You know I love floor press-ups, but I really feel these as well because I'm bringing my body weight and I'm pushing away. This is important even if you have a fall, even if you have a knee operation, a hip replacement, any injury, we want to use our upper body and keep it strong. 10 to 12 every day at minimum, I would love you to do. But today, let's do 10 to 12. I haven't got my ones in from on the floor this morning with all the excitement going on in my house and 4 boys that have been partying last night and the dog and everything else, life. So let's do a few more. Wall, or I've done a few on the floor. Roll out your wrists. How were they? Do you feel like you're getting stronger in your upper body? Because this is compound moves, yeah? All your shoulders, your upper back, and your arms getting strong. Press-ups are the queen of exercises for upper body. So please try and do them regularly. We're going to add in the shoulder press. So tin cans, best way to start your weight training journey. Tin cans, we've all got them. Or 1 kg, 2 kg dumbbells. Again, let's do this seated so that we're not using our legs. Let's stay seated for a minute. I know we're a little bit out of breath because of the weather in the UK. Have some water, stay hydrated if you're somewhere hot. I have people from all over the world using these. Starting off by your ears, we are going to push up nice and even. Now I want you to come down. 3, 2, 1. By your ears, palms are forward. I'm pushing up. And then let's slow it down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Breathe out. Do 10 to 12 is the goal. You do as many as you can with good form. If you are feeling it's light, you could go slower or you could increase the weight. Even now, stop and grab something heavier. Breathe out. We are trying to keep our ability to put things up overhead, on a shelf, the luggage on the airline. That I was thinking of you all because I was thinking I can lift some heavy suitcases. I helped some people that were older to try and help them. But I'm glad I can help them, right? But I want you to be able to feel strong too. Inhale, breathe out, push up. Last 1 or 2. I know it's challenging if you can. If you can't, you rest, rejoin, or you try this in the workout. Play this workout back. Woo! Twice a week would be the goal. Look, I have gone a little heavy, right? Not too heavy. There were 4 kg, but that slow tempo coming down definitely challenged me. Did you feel that? Give me a yes or a no. Just maybe do a few of these. Again, some Tai Chi moves. Just moving in. Keep the blood flowing. Lifting up and down. Good. Did you feel that? Be honest. Because I want you to feel that you're progressing with your strength. Going heavier with whatever you're using. I've even got, look, plastic bottles you could fill up as weights. Whatever works for you. I want you to think about playing this back and doing that again with heavier weights if possible. We're going to add in our bicep curl. So I'm showing you the move again. Shoulders back, desk reset. Elbows stay glued to your body. Weights are in the palms of your hands and we curl. We're trying to target these muscles. What's going to help you lift, pick, carry, all the things that we love doing. For this one, seated or standing, whatever works for you. I prefer standing because it gives me a little bit of space. If you can stand, stand up. It's always better than sitting. Slow it down. Let's do that. 3, 2, 1, down. So breathe out, curl up, and then 3, 2, 1, down. Keep your wrists lovely and straight. especially as your weight gets heavier. Protect your wrists. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's go for about 10. Coming up. 3, 2, 1. You are all weight lifters. You are all doing strength training. Whatever your age, I want everyone to be focusing on muscle. The key to longevity is our muscle mass. So please tell people that I'm not just doing yoga. People think I'm doing chair yoga. We are doing everything from balance, cardio work, stretching, mobility, and the most important, I still feel, is the strength training. Yep. And we're doing impact for bones if you're able to. How many are we on? I haven't got mummy here to keep me count. Can you feel it? Let's go for the last 3 if you can feel it. Otherwise, do a few more till you really feel it. Let's curl up and let's go slow together. 3, 2, 1. Curl up and release. 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Curl up and 3, 2, 1. Ah, great work. Keep going, obviously, if you can. I'm stopping there. And then we're going to just give it a little shake out, maybe a release, maybe a little quick tapping. I know I've got lovely Tarun auntie on Zoom who loves a bit of tapping. It's quite nice maybe to do in between as a little rest. So I'm just tapping meridian points like on my cheekbones, above my lip, the collarbone, maybe swiping up towards your limbs, clearing them out. Lovely, bit of self-touch. I love this one, you know, on my chest, seated or standing, tapping the body, giving your arms a little tap. They've done a lot today, I can feel mine. And then coming down the legs even. Under the armpits is a great one too. Woo! Give yourselves a little armpit clap. Relax, well done. We are going to add in one last bit of boxing, then we're going to stretch because we've done quite a lot. But the last bit of energy. Does anyone feel stressed in the day? I ask people this in workplaces when I do talks. Everyone's obviously yes. We all do a little bit. But a great stress reliever is to punch out your worries. You could grab those tin cans. I'm going to get them. Or some plastic bottles as little weights. And then we're going to get our steps in. Again, let's try and really get those steps in when we can't get out for those longer walks, jogs, cycles, swims, cardio health, little cardio snack. But let's punch out our worries. Can we box away any tension, anything that's stressing us out? You are fighters, yes? You are here because you are improving, investing in your health. I like Sonal, she's moving around her garden. We could even go walking backwards and forwards. This is good challenge for your balance. Backwards walking is great for your proprioception, for your knee health, for your back health. While we're punching, we're going for about a minute, guys. You got about 30 seconds. Let's keep going. Great work. Hi, Vinu Uncle. I see you on Zoom. I see lots of you. Zoom and YouTube. Punch out, even if you're seated. Last 10 seconds. Step it out, punch it out. Count down with me like I can hear you. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was a long minute at the end of our amazing workout. There's so much I want to pack in, but there's hundreds saved for you on YouTube. 2 to 3 times a week of these longer workouts and lots of exercise snacks. 10 or 11 snacks, like every hour, little movements would be amazing for your health. Let's try and bring the heart rate down. Let's just take a few deep breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to stretch. This is a key part of my Feel Good fitness prescription because we don't want to get injured. It reduces risk of injury. It helps you stay supple, flexible. Can you touch your toes? Has anyone tried to touch their toes? Can you do it just now? Can you do it standing? Can you touch your toes? Let's give it a go, actually. We don't usually do this. We go straight into the stretch. Who can touch their toes? Give me a thumbs up. Wow, lots of thumbs up on my regulars that I can see. Well done. Is that because you've been doing stretch for a while? Could you do that before? Maybe you couldn't, and maybe you're thinking, wow, now I can touch my toes. That's impressive. This will definitely help you. So we're going to have one leg out in front of us. We'll all take a seat. You could do it standing, but it's easier seated. And we've done a lot today. Let's take a deep breath in, especially in the hot weather. Have a seat. Flex your toes towards you. Straighten that leg as much as you can. Lengthen. This is going to help us. Reach for our toes. Chest coming down towards your thighs. Try and touch them. If not, don't worry. Relax on your shin or your thighs. I want you to be able to relax where you are. Relax the shoulders. Straighten that leg. You should feel a lovely stretch all the way down. And keep breathing. Relax there for me. 3 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. And 2. And 1. I know stretching can be hard, but it is so beneficial. It's also good to bring down the heart rate. You could stretch at night though, to help your sleep, to wind down after a busy day. It's like self-care for me. Legs out straight, coming forward. Things like yoga, the cat-cow, a down dog, a child's pose. Just those 3 moves. I've got them in my book. Little stretch snacks, lots of ideas. Things you can do easily, just for a minute or 2. Let's do the other side. Wherever you're touching, holding, relax your shoulder, head, and neck. Breathe in and out. And relax. Like, it's important to stretch these bits of our bodies out to reduce soreness as well. You could either hug one knee in, so I've got my body nice and straight. Hug it in tight, yeah, that's great. Like, you know, if you're on the floor and you hug your knees in, we can do this seated option. You could roll out your ankles here. Hug it in, sit tight. Can you hug it any closer? So you could be here, and then over time you could get to here. The flexion in your knee, yeah? Very, very good. Inhale, exhale, sit tall, and release. Let's do the other one. So again, you could be here, but over time, you could be bringing it really close. Just do what you can. You're going to progress if you keep practicing. Stretching as well. I used to never be flexible at all, but it's been one of the best things seeing progress. Your body is amazing and it really adapts. The more we do, regular practice, and relax. I wish I could do this with you all every day of the week, but I've got hundreds of me saved on YouTube, so I really want you to do it. This is optional. If you can't do this, do again the hugging the knee. But this one is quite tight for a lot of people. Even just getting to this position, can you feel, if we press that knee down slightly, how much you might have a lot of tightness because you've been maybe sitting for long periods. This is really hard. If you wanted to progress, you could push the knee down, flex this foot. So that's going to protect the knee and come forward a little bit. Hold and breathe wherever you are, or just hold your knee in, whatever works for you, like the last exercise. This is like the figure 4. You could do this on your back, on the floor as well. Really good exercise to help open out hips, groin, even glutes. Let's try the other side. It might be different on one side. And maybe flex the foot, but maybe press a bit of pressure to open out the knee. Maybe come forward with the chest. You go as easy or as hard as you want. You can progress. I'm just showing you options. Inhale, exhale. Just breathe if you need to. Just sit and breathe. This is your chance to recuperate before we rush off to our busy lives. We have done shoulders, so seated or standing, bringing one straight arm, held it above the or below the elbow, relax the shoulder, bring it in towards your chest. Relax the shoulders away from your ears, look over that shoulder, nice neck stretch. Breathe and hold. Even this, maybe you're here, but could you hug it in any closer? Breathe. Forget about your worries. This is your time. Yeah, that's what I love about using workouts as actually your self-care. This is your me time. You should be not thinking about anything else, just you are investing in your health and you're amazing and your body is amazing. And other side, I'm just so glad you're joining me on these. Well done. We'll do a quick bicep one. We've done quite a lot with our upper body today. So a little bit of pressure on your palm, arms straight, bringing those fingertips back. You should feel a lovely release here. I do this a lot after paddle. I've been playing lots of paddle in Spain in the sunshine and heat. I also do the opposite. So I do the palm down. Have you ever tried that? That's obviously stretching out the top of your forearm. Rotate a calf, your wrist. This is a good stretch too. And then let's do this other bicep. So this time on the fingers, pushing them back. Seated or standing, deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Well done, everyone. And the other way, let's try that new stretch. I do this a lot with paddle. You could keep your hand in a fist even if that helps, but all your hands, fingertips loose. Yeah, my mum is rotating. Let's roll out our wrists. Good, mum. Give me some ideas. Sometimes you have to do what your body's calling for. Let's do a nice side stretch. Reaching over, give me a little wave, seated or standing. You're all amazing. And the other side, inhale, exhale, reach as far as you can. Lovely. Do you ever stretch in the middle of the day? Do you ever give yourself just a chance to relax? A minute would be so helpful. Hands in the middle of your back, open out the chest. So try and bring your elbows together. Really push them back and together. And then let's round the back. So can you get your fingertips interlocked, chin to chest, create a C shape with your back. Ooh, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. That brings me beautifully onto my feel-good hug. Invented in the pandemic, but we all deserve some self-love. Opening the arms out, really look up, expand your chest, stick your tailbone out. Take a positive inhale, round the back. I want you to give yourself a big hug. You're so good. Say something lovely to your body. Whatever you manage to do, even a minute of movement is going to help your health. And the other way. Let's get the other arm above and the other one below. Open out, virtual hug from me to all of you. Oh, lots and lots of love. Give yourself a tap on the back, some little strokes, something loving. Say something to yourself. Say some lovely positive affirmations. They're in my book as well. Seated or standing, we're going to do our feel good finish. I really hope you feel good. Take a positive inhale as you reach your arms up. Exhale, releasing any tension, negativity, stress. This has its own snack in the book. Even if you're just seated and you do this, breathing in, take a lovely deep breath every hour. Exhale, release any tension. One final feel good finish. Let's capture that positivity at the top with your hands in a prayer position. Bring it down to your heart center. Take a bow. Well done, everyone. I'm so grateful to all of you for joining me. Let me know where and when you've joined this. Write a comment on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel for free. There's a little bell on the YouTube as well that notifies you when I go live. Join me on Zoom because I talk to everyone at the end now. They've been patiently on mute, which is amazing. I have an amazing, inspiring community. We all just feed off each other. And I love hearing, how they've got on today's workout. I love seeing their progress. We have a little chat. I'm going to try and arrange a meetup as well once my son's gone to uni and all of that. But yes, go to my website, Feel Good with Lavina. There's a newsletter with all the details. Please share these workouts with someone, or share my YouTube with someone, because the more people I can help, that's the goal. Sending you lots and lots of love, and I'm going to go and talk to everyone on Zoom. I'm saving this on YouTube for you. Well done, everyone. Oh, you're from Nepal. Wow, Jagdish and Meena. Lovely to meet you on YouTube. And Govinda, hi, Anthony, Sahana, Vidadi, lots of people on YouTube. Well done.